Hey everyone, it's me, Maria Fontana, your favorite intuitive business coach and consultant. And today I'm going to cover the 4 main reasons that I found myself personally in 32 years of business why someone will hesitate to invest with you as opposed to spend money with you. So thank you for joining me. So today, this is really focused, it's all businesses, but I'm going to be talking a little bit to my coaches, creatives, spiritual entrepreneurs, service providers, someone who is offering a transformation of some sort, a service that is going to change your life. So it really is powerful. Now, again, I've interviewed over 100 of my clients and people I've interacted with in a few of my different businesses and asked them, what makes you say hell yes to the sale, and what makes you pull away and say, oh, I have to ask my husband, I don't know if I can afford it, let me think about it, let me get back to, the classic question, the classic answers to the question when you're on a sales call. Now, before I go into the 4 reasons why they don't say yes, I'm going to stress something that I have found that's really important. Again, if you're a coach, especially, or consultant, and you're selling a very high-tiered, high-level quality product that is giving people massive transformation in their business or their life or their spirituality or their personal life, whatever it may be, I want to really, really make you guys understand that I've found that cold selling to people does not work. So I always say selling is a sacred thing. A sale is sacred. So if you show up and just try and sell someone with a link, with a funnel, it's going to be very, very difficult to convert a high ticket item from a funnel, guys. You have to build a relationship with people, because think about yourself. Are you going to drop like $4, $5, $6, $10,000 through a link and just pay for something on your credit card? Probably not, unless you're like, bombed or loaded and it doesn't matter. So again, these are my findings in all the years I've been in business. So the really important factor is building relationships with people, get them to know, like, and trust you, which I know you're sick of hearing me. But then when you're converting the client, which in that sacred sale, which you're selling them a service, you're not selling them a money thing, you're selling them a transformation, a life-changing service, then you need to have them on a phone call so there is interaction. And surprisingly enough, I found that in my business and some of my other clients, sometimes it's more than one phone call because people are afraid, and I'll tell you why now. So here's the top 4 reasons I found over the years why people hesitate or do invest. So hear me out. So number 1 is you may be charging too little. So what's happening is energy follows thought. So if you don't value your work and you're charging too little for what you're doing, now, hear me out. It's okay if you have a value ladder, or what I call a value step stool, which means you have an intro offer, a mid-level tier offer, and a high-level tier offer. That's okay. But if you're undervaluing even your lower level offers and you're not really believing that you're worth it, people are going to feel that energy a mile away. So it is your mindset that is setting the tone. Now, guys, every single entrepreneur has a right to what resonates with them. So your pricing has to resonate with you, your message, your values, your lifestyle, and what works for you. Because what works for one entrepreneur does not work for another, and that's okay. If you need any help really getting your offers together, just drop me an emoji with a $sign, and we'll hop on a free call. I'll help you put together your pricing or your value ladder. Maybe that's where you're a little weak, because if you don't have that together, it's going to cause other confusion. Number 2 is you might have a disempowering story. You might not be hitting the pain point and hitting the need of your particular client. You might be too diluted. That if there's not a compelling, strong message that is going to solve a specific problem, it's going to be really hard to convert clients because it might be diluted. So here's where our whole really niching down, really honing in on your expertise, really targeting what transformation you're offering people, okay? And what you have to have a track record. What's your track record? Truth is, people want credentials. Now, I'm not saying like, college credentials and paperwork and all this stuff. What I'm saying is credentials, meaning what's your track record? What results have you gotten, people? How are you showing up every day? If 10 people got interviewed randomly that you've worked with, what would their reaction be to the results you helped them get? Did you get them that massive business transformation? Did you get them that massive personal transformation? Depending on what you're offering, people want to know that you can support them, guide them, and deliver results. So that's really important. So social proof, which are testimonials, videos, and great interaction online. When clients see that you have a base of raving fans and people that love you and support you just because you're a great person and you give them massive transformation, I can tell you that energy will come back tenfold. But this takes time, especially if you're new and you have to learn that whole process. And I'm happy to guide you through that in Love and Life Business Mastery. I teach you all of that. So social proof, sales are sacred, and you have to believe in the transformation. If you yourself don't believe in the transformation you're going to give your client, that client is going to feel that energy and you do not have a business. So you must believe in what you're doing. So we're going to go back again to the foundation. If you're not clear on your niche, if you're not clear on who you're talking to, and if you're not clear that what you're doing is your life purpose, all of that's going to affect everything else, because I see that as one of the biggest boo-boos and the biggest stumbling blocks that entrepreneurs that start working with me are struggling with. So let's get you clear on all that so then you can have clear messaging and you can make the transformation credible to your clients. Okay. Number 3, you're selling coaching services or consulting services or transformative services to someone who doesn't value them. So this goes back once again, clear messaging. If your message is clear to who you're talking to, it's going to be very clear who's going to want to buy from you. Because when people want something, a confused consumer will never buy. Remember that. A confused consumer will never buy, right? Think about yourself as a consumer. If I'm going to get, let me just think about something. I don't know, an eyebrow waxing. But I'm looking online for a new eyebrow waxing. Maybe I want organic eyebrow waxing. Maybe I have allergies. If I don't see specifically what I need and it's confusing and mysterious as to what I'm looking for, I am not gonna pick that place to shop. And it's the same thing for any kind of business, right? People are laser honed in, especially nowadays, because everything's so targeted to what their needs are. So keep it simple, keep it focused. Make sure your message and what you're offering is not some big, elaborate, vague thing like, oh, I'm going to transform your life so you're living with passion and joy. That sounds great. And I use this example a lot, but that could mean a million things. That could mean you're dropping off an armored truck full of $2 million to my house. That could mean you're going to send a whole squad to clean my house, walk my dogs for a month. That could mean that, you're going to come and color my hair and blow my hair out for a month without charging me. Like, there could be a million reasons that you can bring me abundance and joy. It's the fact you have to make it laser focused as to what you're giving people. People frequent by value. So as long as you're showing up, which is another thing, if you think you're just going to ask people for the sale, I see this happening all the time. Asking for the sale is not going to work if people don't know, like, and trust you. So what's going to make them decide to buy from you is the relationship you have with them, the value you give to them, the consistency you show up with, and knowing that they feel safe, because people have to feel safe in handing you over that credit card. If there's any self-doubt that you are just trying to get that credit card, I can assure you, you are not going to close the sale. People need to feel safe. And remember, guys, I can't stress this enough, and I say it all the time. There's a human being on the other end with that credit card in hand. They have feelings, they have wants, they have desires, they have stress, they have fears. Keep that in mind. And if you come from a place of love and you truly know that you can help them with the transformation you're offering, I can assure you that client will not think twice in investing in themselves and investing very, very lucratively, because people want transformation and they're willing to pay for quality services and products. okay? So keep that in mind too. Number 4, people are saying no to you because you don't have clarity on your offers and on your pricing. So are you clear yourself in your own mindset, how much money you need to make a month, what your goals are, what you need, what you exactly need to sell to meet your goals, how many clients do you need to service to meet those goals? If those aren't clear, and you don't have clarity exactly what you're offering, that it should just roll off your tongue like this, it should be second nature, then people are going to feel that, and they're going to feel that anxiety on the phone when you're on a sales call, and you're going to lose them. I've had clients who have told me they had someone ready to buy like a high ticket offer. Next thing they know, they purchased it from someone else the next day. Why? Because they weren't clear on their offer. Their energy wasn't clear on what they were giving, and the person felt it. You need to be very clear on what your offer is, and you need to be clear yourself as to what your income goals are every month. All of this is the law of attraction, guys. It's all energy follows thought. And I can't stress enough that if your mindset and all your energetic values are not aligned, you're going to have a much harder time calling in and attracting the money and the income that you need to be able to leave your 9-to-5, to be able to have a full-time coaching, consulting, service provider practice. This holds true for everyone, regardless if you're a Reiki practitioner, if you're a chiropractor, if you're a life coach, a wellness coach, an energy healer, anything. All these things are the same structure. So really step back and own your power. Really step back and look in the mirror and be like, all right, what am I doing? What am I doing and what am I not doing? And what kind of inner work do I need to do on myself? Because a lot of the sacred sale process is doing your own inner work, which means really processing your own crap. If you don't process your own shit and get rid of all these blocks and make sure you're very laser focused and clear on how much money you need to make, on what your goals are, on what your offer is, on that particular magical client that you're going to change their life. Because once you get clear, I can assure you, because I see this has happened in my life and my clients, then all of a sudden you're making massive transformation in people's lives, and it's a ripple effect. And of course, as you do more of it, you become clearer and clearer, and that's where your business really explodes. So keep all these things in mind, because these are the factors that, you know, really catapult people to either pull out their credit card and pay you, or pull away and say they can't afford it. If they don't feel that there's a value that's going to give them massive transformation and you're not 100% positive, and that doesn't mean you convincing them. They have to be convinced themselves that you are the person that's going to deliver that transformation. So I hope these few tips were helpful to you. Be loving and kind to yourself. Learning how to sell from a place of being sacred it takes time, but it won't take that much time if you just own your power, follow these few steps, and really follow through on honoring your life purpose, and stop thinking about just making money, because the money will flow when you show up as yourself. So guys, I want to remind you, Love and Life Business Mastery, 2 live days with me, June 22nd and 23rd, 10 to 2, a half hour for lunch. It is a virtual workshop. I am offering it as a one-time only gig for everyone who has wanted to work with me but maybe wasn't able to invest right now in high-level coaching, which is totally cool. You're going to get full access, 24/7, lifetime access to my online business academy, which is basically everything I've ever done. All my best stuff put in there that you can go through it on your own time and build your business. And I'm going to teach you everything. We're going to work together hands-on and build your business together in those 2 days. You will be ready to get online, show up, and start making money and having massive impact on the world. So I invite you. It's an introductory offer until May 31st. Only $197, guys. That's like peanuts. That's less money than you spend on your coffee every month. So I look forward. Click the link below. Join me in Love and Life Business Mastery. I will be recording it. So if you have to come in and out from the live Zoom workshop, it's fine. I'm going to be sending out the entire workshop to everyone who participates, so you don't miss anything. Plus, I'm almost sold out, and the amount of people and beautiful people that are in this workshop It's going to be a great place that you can grow, meet other entrepreneurs, and build lasting community relationships that can only add to your life. So here's sending you all massive love and light. If you want to grab a call with me, you know the gig, click the link below. Get a free call with me. I'll help you out if you need some things ironed out before you come to the class. Sending you all massive love and light. Love you all. Have a great day, guys.